Hello, and welcome to the landing page for the Disinformation Resistance Community as seen by an anonymous user, an unenrolled visitor. The DRC exists to crowdsource the elimination of misinformation throughout the internet, which is primarily contributed by four sources: bots, trolls, shills, and bullies. Our goal is to block their digital products from reaching the eyes of consumers because it's well known that each time a human being consumes, reads, hears misinformation, it alters their brain and reduces their ability to correctly judge truth from falsehood in the future. Bots are usually computer programs that are employed as part of disinformation campaigns to spread phony information. We block bots completely because we require that every enrolled user be an authenticated human being. Now, in addition to being authenticated as a human being, every member agrees to and commits to honest and civil communication behavior. Trolls and shills are paid employees who spread misinformation for money. Trolls usually do it on the cheap. There are usually dozens or hundreds of trolls working on a disinformation campaign, hired in third world countries for the most part, to spread their phony messages. Shills, on the other hand, are high-paid phony experts who espouse falsehoods in pursuit of business objectives. Bullies violate our requirements for civil discourse. So as a result of challenges to hate speech or derogatory remarks, bullies will be called out, as trolls and shills will be called out by our members when they're found to be presenting falsehoods. Our members challenge them, our adjudicators agree with those assessments, and those trolls and shills are penalized and quickly blocked entirely from any further participation in this community of trust or any other community of trust hosted on a Trusted Origins platform. The primary reason why an anonymous user might want to use this site is the TrustedSearch capability right in the center. TrustedSearch restricts its presented results to those sources that are assessed as trusted by either our members or by our curated filters. When you arrive on this landing page, you will see that there is already a search query in the search bar and results that match that query. Results are indicated as new or old for enrolled members so that they can avoid reading old, previously read content. We're showing for the visitor here 19 new results, which means 19 results since the previous time this query was cached for the anonymous user. Each one of these articles is shown in terms of its title, its a little squib on its content, its original origin, which in this case is the Washington Post, and the basis of the trust assessment that it should be trusted. Here it was assessed as trusted because the fact checker's filter includes this source, namely the Washington Post, is known for presenting fact-checked articles. So a visitor can see articles from the internet. They might also find articles from our community knowledge bank, and those will be intermixed together. As I look through here, I see many of these are simply coming from the internet and news sources. To understand what we're doing here in TrustedSearch, it's helpful to see how an advanced search might change the default settings for this search engine. So I'm going to click here to expand the options under Advanced Search. Here you see two categories of options, one view options, another called filters. View options say, of the assessments that you can receive back from any of these sources, either they're trusted or distrusted, or they haven't been assessed at all, which would you like to show? In our default trusted search mode, we show only trusted content. The content that we're viewing can either come from the internet or can come from the DRC community itself. Those are both showing here. All results are run through filters that determine whether or not that article has an assessment of trusted or distrusted, or must be treated still as unassessed. We have 5 built-in filters: fact checkers, media bias, haters and bullies, EU versus disinfo, and the Wikipedia sources that their editors judge as reliable or unreliable. Any visitor can change what they're searching for. So, for example, they could type in Biden inauguration. They could turn on or turn off any of these filters. Generally, if you want to avoid seeing distrusted content, the more filters, the better. And then you could search. So in this case, any visitor can use our website to find trusted content on any topic they wish. Here we have 19 results. There are a few other things on the landing page that might be of interest, but mostly they're restricted to capabilities that enrolled members can benefit from. The watch list is a way that enrolled members can quickly determine what's new since the last time they checked. Featured knowledge is one of the elements of our knowledge bank. In this case, join our movement to build a trusted internet. If I were to click on that here, you would see one of the pearls. Pearls are essays that are trusted because they're written by members who basically endorse them as true. If I go back, the other elements on the website are on the lower right, there's an opportunity for members to vote. Based on vote tallies, we give priority to new capabilities when people are voting on wishes, as in this case, someone has wished for that we would create a professional versus a casual version for this landing page. In other cases, you will see a conjecture in the lower right-hand corner. Conjectures are assertions that our members would really like someone with the right information to either endorse as trusted or challenge as distrusted. That's a sufficient introduction to our website. As an unenrolled member, you can freely look at the content, use our search engine, and then as you discover that this could be very valuable to you and you might want to join the movement to clean up the internet, you would just choose to enroll now. We have very inexpensive enrollments. We are not taking any advertising. We're not selling any private data. This is a capability paid for by human members committed to honesty and civility, who also want to do something about the extremely damaging effects of widespread misinformation, mostly coming from high-cost disinformation campaigns run by miscreants. Please join our fight. Thank you for visiting.